The Roman Empire, a beacon of power and prosperity, faced its first tremors of decline in the late 2nd century AD. This marked a stark departure from the golden age of the Pax Romana, a period of unprecedented peace and stability. The reign of Commodus, son of the philosopher-emperor Marcus Aurelius, proved to be a turning point in Roman history. His erratic behavior, coupled with his disinterest in governance, set the stage for a period of instability and decline. Gone were the days of wise and just emperors. The empire was now at the mercy of its own internal weaknesses. Commodus's reign signaled the beginning of a downward spiral, characterized by internal strife, economic woes, and external threats. The once invincible legions, the backbone of Roman might, found themselves increasingly stretched thin. The empire's vast frontiers, once secured by disciplined legions, became vulnerable to barbarian incursions. The seeds of chaos were sown, setting the stage for centuries of turmoil and decline. Commodus, ascending to the throne in 180 AD, was a stark contrast to his father Marcus Aurelius. Unlike his father's philosophical inclinations and dedication to duty, Commodus displayed an insatiable appetite for extravagance and self-gratification. He indulged in lavish spectacles, including gladiatorial combats where he himself participated, much to the horror of the Roman elite. These displays, while entertaining the masses, drained the imperial treasury and undermined the dignity of the emperor. His reign saw a marked decline in imperial authority. Commodus, more interested in personal pleasures, neglected his administrative duties. The Senate, once a powerful body in Roman politics, was sidelined and ignored. This disregard for traditional power structures eroded the empire's political fabric, creating a vacuum that ambitious generals and opportunistic rivals were quick to exploit. The once stable empire was now teetering on the brink of anarchy. The assassination of Commodus in 192 AD plunged the Roman Empire into a period of chaos known as the Year of the Five Emperors. From this turmoil emerged a ruthless and ambitious general, Septimius Severus. Hailing from North Africa, Severus was a testament to the changing dynamics of Roman society, where provincial citizens were rising to prominence. Severus, through a combination of military prowess and political maneuvering, outmaneuvered his rivals to claim the imperial throne. Severus, cognizant of the challenges facing the empire, understood the need to consolidate power and restore order. He ruthlessly purged his opponents, eliminating any potential threats to his rule. Recognizing the importance of the army, Severus sought to ensure its loyalty through generous pay raises and privileges. This strategic move, while effective in the short term, would have long-term implications for the empire's stability. Section 4. Military reforms under the Severans. Recognizing the vital role of the military in maintaining the empire's integrity, Septimius Severus embarked on a series of reforms. He increased the size of the army, recruiting heavily from the provinces and even among the barbarians. This, while bolstering the legion's ranks, also introduced new challenges in terms of loyalty and integration. Severus also strengthened the fortifications along the empire's borders, particularly along the Rhine and Danube rivers, recognizing the growing threat from Germanic tribes. To further secure his power base, Severus established 3 new legions, loyal solely to him, stationed near Rome. This move, while ensuring his personal safety, also underscored the growing disconnect between the emperor and the traditional heartland of the empire. The Roman army, once a symbol of Roman unity, was becoming increasingly fragmented, its loyalties divided among ambitious generals and emperors. This internal division within the military would have dire consequences in the decades to come. Section 5. Internal strife and external threats. The Severan dynasty, despite its founders' efforts, faced a myriad of challenges, both internal and external. Internally, the empire was plagued by economic instability. Severus's military reforms, while necessary, placed a heavy burden on the imperial treasury. To finance his expanded army and building projects, Severus resorted to debasing the currency, leading to inflation and economic hardship. This in turn fueled social unrest and resentment towards the central authority. Externally, the empire faced mounting pressure along its borders. Germanic tribes, emboldened by the empire's perceived weakness, intensified their raids into Roman territory. The once secure frontiers were now under constant threat, requiring a significant military presence to repel the invaders. The empire, grappling with internal strife and economic woes, found itself hard-pressed to effectively counter these external threats, further exacerbating its already precarious situation. Section 6. The Empire at a Crossroads. The Severan dynasty, despite its efforts to restore order and stability, ultimately proved to be a temporary respite in Rome's descent into chaos. The internal contradictions of Severus's reforms, particularly the growing power of the military and the economic burden it imposed, created new vulnerabilities. The empire, now grappling with a combination of internal strife and external threats, found itself at a crossroads. The stage was set for the crisis of the 3rd century, a period of unprecedented turmoil that would push the Roman Empire to the brink of collapse. This era, marked by constant civil wars, barbarian invasions, and economic collapse, would test the very fabric of Roman society and determine whether the empire, already showing cracks in its foundations, could withstand the storms that lay ahead.